So let's understand the basic of SSRS before starting. Okay. So first of all, SSRS stands for SQL Server Reporting Services. Okay, my friend. As name suggests, okay, this service we are basically used for generating a report. Okay, it's the same like a Power BI. Okay, so help to generate the report. Okay, clear everyone? And that report we can create multiple options like a parameterized report, non-parameterized report. Every option is available, same like a Power BI. Okay. Now in this report, okay, basically there are some key terms. The first one is called data source. Okay, my friend. The data source contain, okay, all information about data sources. Like, like what? Like what is the source type? Okay, it's a SQL Server, okay, Oracle, or any other. Okay. Second information. Okay. It contain source information. Like in SQL Server, it contains source name. Okay. True, guys? Like name or IP address. Okay. After that, it is stored source type, source information, and then it is stored username and password. Okay. For connecting that source. Clear, everyone? So basically, data source contain these three information. What is your source type? Okay. What is the source information like a name or IP address and then username and password? Clear, everyone? Any question, any query, my friend?
Which one needs the username and password for the SSRS or for the source?
For the source. Okay.
Okay.
That's why I'm written here. Na? The username and password for connect that source. Okay. After that, we have a data set. It is stored, it contain, okay, SQL query that return data and column name with data type. Okay, my friend. So data set contain, okay, only the SQL query, okay, and the database name and with SQL query and the column name that with the data type. No data, only column name, my friend. Clear, everyone? Okay. Now, in the SSRS, okay, the column and the sources always have two types. Okay. One is called shared. Okay. One is called shared and the second one is called embedded. Okay. Shared means a data source or data set that shared with multiple reports. Okay. Clear, everyone? And now embedded means a data source or data set that, okay, used by only one report. Clear, everyone? Yes or no? So embedded means, okay, you create a data source, you create a data set, okay, and that can be used by only one report, okay, and the shared mean you can share your data sources. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's see the hierarchy of SSRS report. Okay. First of all, we create a project. Inside the project, okay, we create a report. Inside the report, we create data source. Inside the data source, we create data set. And then we can create a visual. Clear, everyone? So this is a hierarchy of any SSRS report. First, we create a project, then we create a report, then we create data source, then we create data set, and then we create a visual. Clear? Anyone, any question, any query? Please ask myself. This point is clear to all of you?
Clear.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So let's create a SSRS report first. Okay. So please, everyone, go back to your Visual Studio. Okay. And here in the Visual Studio, choose option called Create New Project. Let me know once everyone is here. Here in this project template, okay, just search report. Okay. You will get three options: report server project, and integration service import project wizard. Okay, guys. Now here, please select this one, report server project. We are not going to choose the wizard. Okay. Done, my friend? So when you click on the report server project, okay, then click on the next. And here in the project name, please write the project name equal to SSRS underscore 1030. Okay. So this is your project name, my friend. Okay. Let me know once everyone done.
Done.
Then click on the create button in the bottom right side. Okay. So now Visual Studio create a SSRS project for you, my friend. I hope everyone is the same screen like this.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So now in this screen, my friend, as you see in the right side, okay, you can see, okay, your solution name. That is, I told you guys, this is a project name. Okay, inside the project, you have a data source, you have a data set, and you have a report here. Clear, guys? Okay. So first of all, let's create a data source. And here, because this is a project label, guys. So you can see here, you can see only shared data source and data set option. Okay, you cannot see the embedded because embedded available inside the report. True, guys? Yes or no? So here you can see only shared. So let's create a shared data source. Okay, can we start? So now select the shared data source folder, right click and choose the option called add new data source. Let me know guys, once everyone ready.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, first of all, in this screen, he asking, okay, tell me your data source name. Okay, guys. First of all, he asking, tell me your data source name. So here we can provide any name, guys. Data source for SQL Server. Okay, guys. Clear? Now the next one is here. You can provide what is the secret, what is your server type. Okay. By default, these are the server types supported by SSRS. I told you guys this is a by default. Okay. I choose Microsoft SQL Server because we want to connect the SQL Server, guys. Okay. Now click on the build option. In the build option, okay, here you need to provide the server name. So my server name is Raman. Okay. I'm using Windows authentication to connect my database. Okay, if you're using any other, you can choose that one. Okay, and then you can write your database name, my friend. Clear? Please everyone configure. Let me know, my friend, once everyone done.
Done, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Now you know that test connection, guys. Click on the test connection and it's success. That means you are a that means you the source that you created here, it able to connect the database. Okay. Now just click OK button, guys. Okay. And now in the left side screen credential tab, okay, you need to choose that window authentication. Okay. Please make sure that here in the left side credential tab, okay, it's selected here for the window authentication. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now just click OK button. Okay, guys. So now here you can see your data source. This is a shared data source, my friend. That means inside the report, okay, this can be shared. Clear, everyone? Any question, any query? Please. Now let me show you there is a known issue here, guys. Okay, if you click on the data source that you created, okay, and if you go with the credential tab, look at this. Remember, here you select the first option, true, guys, but it automatically uncheck. This is a known issue, guys. Okay, so we need to click one more time and then click OK. Okay, and now again click, you can see the changes will same. So it is the known issue, guys. First time when you create the credential or the data source, okay, Always SSRS forget that one. So we need to create one more time. Only this setting. Done everyone? Any question, any query, my friend? Can I move the next?
How did we go one more time? Just right click or
Just double click. Okay, it's
double?
open for you. Credential
Yeah.
tab and make sure that this credential is selected.
Okay.
Yes, sir. On my screen, it's showing SSIS instead of SSRS.
Because you choose SSIS instead of SSRS.
Okay, sir.
Go back to the file menu and close that one. Okay, go back to the Visual Studio and open one more time. Okay, done, guys?
Done, sir.
Okay. Now let's move the next one. Okay. We have successfully connected a database. Okay. Server. Okay. Now let's create a data set that store the queries. Okay. And the columns. Okay. So share data set. Right click. Add new data set, my friend. Here, first of all, data set name. Okay. Before that, let's check the query is running in the SQL Server. Okay, guys. So now, first of all, you can write your data set name. Okay. So I'm writing data set for order table. Okay. Now, here you can choose your data source, guys. If you have a multiple data source in the drop down, you can select and choose that one. Okay, guys. Clear? Now, in the next option, he asking for getting the data, for writing the query, which option you want to use? You want to use the text or you have a store procedure? Okay. If you have a store procedure, then you can write like this, exec and store procedure name. Okay. And if you have a plain SQL query, then you can go here and choose the text option and write your query here, my friend.
Can you do
Clear,
once more
everyone?
time, sir? Can you do
Yes.
once more time?
If you have a store procedure that return the database table, okay, then you can write exec and store procedure name or just click here. Okay. It show you all the store procedure that available in your database. Okay. Or if you have a plain SQL query, then you can write like this.
Okay, sir.
Clear, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, once you write your query and now you think that, okay, the query is correct or not. Okay, just click on the fill tab. If you get all column name, guys, correctly, that means your query is successfully connected to the SQL Server. Okay. And now you can see the data. You can see the column, guys. Data you cannot see here. You can see only the column here. If you are able to see the column here, okay, that means you are correct, guys.
It's regarding.
Everyone done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Now, if you have an option here, guys, okay, this option we are not changing, okay. Now, if you have any filter, let's suppose you are saying that, okay, I want to see the data with some filter. So you can add the filter here, guys. I will show you later, okay. Now, once you say that, okay, you are able to see all the field, then just simple click on the OK button, guys. So now you have a shared data set also. Everyone done, guys?
Done.
Okay. Now let's do some exercise. Okay. Please, everyone, create a stored procedure here. Okay. Create a stored procedure in SQL Server that return all the order detail where category equal to furniture. Okay, my friend. And call in SSRS. Let me know, guys. How can you do that? Requirement is clear? Now, once we create the data set, once we create the data source, okay, now it's time to create a report, my friend. Okay. For creating a report, SSRS give you two options. The first option is called report service wizard. And the second option, you can create the report from the scratch. Okay, so right click here and you get the option called add new item. When you click on the add new item, okay, you can see it's a report wizard, guys. Okay, report wizard means you create a report, okay, and just simple click, and it's work. Okay. And now the second option is, okay, if you want to choose everything from the scratch and then you want to create the report, okay, then you can right click, add new item. Please everyone do it. Right click on the report, add new item. And in the new item screen, please select report. And here in the bottom, please rename the report one.
Sir, could you please repeat again?
Right click on the report folder,
Yes, sir.
add new item,
Done, sir.
and then select the report. And here report one named you need to change. Okay, table report. Please everyone don't delete a .rdl. A .rdl indicates that, okay, this is a report. Okay, done, my friend. Everyone done?
Done.
Yeah.
Now just simple click on the add button. Now a default report open for you guys. Okay, this is a default report page and this is a report data section. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, now let's start. So whenever you want to create a report, guys, okay, first of all, you need to choose the data source. This data source is work only for this report, my friend. This data source is only work for this report. Clear, everyone? So that's why this is called embedded data source. So in the report, whatever the data source, whatever the data set you created, that is called embedded data source, my friend. And that cannot be shared by other report. Clear? So let's add a data source, right click, add data source. Okay. Now here he asking. So first of all, data source name. Okay. This is default. You can, if you want, you can rename it. Okay. Now he asking, you want to create a embedded connection or you want to use a shared data source connection. Embedded means, okay, you want to, you going to create a connection here from the scratch to this report. Okay, that's why look at this. He asking what is the type, and then he asking how to configure it. Okay, but if you're saying, okay, I want to use a shared data source, so just click on this radio button, and now the drop down will show all the data sources, guys, here. So you can choose whatever you want to use. So please, everyone, configure. Done, my friend. And then click on the OK. So now you can you have created one data source, that is, if you want to change in the future, so double click here, you can change in the future, guys. Clear, everyone? Any question, any query, please?
Here, sir.
Now, data source we done. Now it's time to create a data set, because data set we can use for the report purpose, guys. Okay. So right click, data set, add data set. Now he asking, okay, data set. So he said that you want to use a shared data set or you want to create your own data set here, guys. If you say that, okay, I want to create my own data set for this report, then you need to choose the data source, you need to write the query, everything from the scratch, guys. Okay. And if you're saying I want to use the shared one, so you just click here and you can use the shared one, guys. So here is a list of all the shared data source data set here, guys, and you can select and you can use it. Clear, everyone? Any question, any query, my friend? Okay, so I'm using the shared one. Select and then go to the field tab. You can get all the field, guys. If you are not able to see the field here, that means something wrong, my friend. If you're not able to see the field here, that means your system is, your SSRS is not able to connect the data set. Clear? Any question, any query? Now just simple click on the OK button. And now you can see all the column listed here, my friend. Please everyone do it. Let me know, guys, once everyone done.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in the white screen, just right click, insert, and you get all the default visual here, guys. Okay. In the white field, okay, right click, insert, and you can see all the default. So let's create a table, guys, here. Okay. In the Power BI, first of all, we create the table. Same thing we can repeat here. So let's create a table. Okay. By default, you can see only 3 column, guys, in the table. But in the future, we have option here to add more column. Okay. So let's create the table. Now let's show the column name, guys, here. Okay. So you have a two option. You have a two option to insert the column from the data set to the table. First option is right click here. Just go to the column. You can see there is a small box here. Select and you can get all the column name. So you can select the column name one by one, my friend. So customer name, I can select it. Okay. Now, second column, you can use the same method or you can use the different method. Okay. You can drag the column here. Okay. Now, let's drag the cells. Please, everyone do it. Now, let's suppose if you need a one more column. Okay. So just select the last column. Okay. From the top, right click, and you get the option called insert column. Okay. You need a new column where? Left side or right side of this column. Okay. So I am saying, okay, I need a left side. So I just click here. Okay. And now you get the new column and you can add it, guys, here. Clear? And let's suppose you want to delete that column, the column that you created. Okay. You want to delete it. Just select the top column, guys, and you get the option called delete. Okay. Now the question in your mind, okay, why it's showing 2 times? True, guys?
Right.
Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yep.
Okay. So the first row is basically, if you see, guys, there is a different here. Have you noticed something? In the
Yep.
second row, the column, the name is the same like here. Did you see, guys, here? Customer underscore name, order underscore ID. Okay. And one more thing. Here, the value in within a bracket. True, guys?
Mm-hmm.
But if you see the first row, okay, there is no underscore, there is no bracket. So basically, this is the first row is called header, my friend. First row is called header. Okay. So that is your column header. And this is your value, my friend. Clear? Please everyone remember, in a SSRS table, the first is your column header and the second is your column value. Clear everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see the data because we are not able to see the data, guys. True? We are able to see the column name. We are able to see the table name. So if you want to see the data, you just click on the preview tab here. When you click on the preview, now SSR is connecting to the SQL Server. Okay. And then showing the data to you guys. Are you guys able to see the data? Like this. Okay. So let's start. So create a new report. Okay, guys, this is your task. Let's do it now. Create a new SSRS report that call a store procedure. Okay, and show 4 column value in SSRS table. Requirement is clear, my friend.
Yeah.
So please do it, my guys.
That's we did already one. That's done. That's the report.
Yes, store procedure you already did, na? So just use that
That's
one.
report what we are doing. That's completed.
Yes, completed. You need to create a new report. That's why I'm writing here, create a new SSRS report. Okay, if you want to format your header, okay, if you want to format your header, okay, there is a multiple option available, guys. Let me show you one by one. Okay, for example, if you say that, okay, I want to format my header, okay, and all the value will show format with the same thing. Okay, like this header, and this header. I want to apply some common formatting. So you need to select the whole row, guys, here. Okay. If you want to apply some common format for all the header value, then you can select the whole row. And now in the top, you get all the option, my friend, here. Like, first of all, font name. So you can choose your font name. Okay. Second option, font size. You can choose the font size. Third option, bold. You can choose the bold, italic, underline. Then you have an option here, foreground color. Okay. So I choose it, the red one. Then you can choose the background color. Then you have option here to center align, left align, right align. You have option here, numbering. Everything is here, guys. So please everyone try all the option. If you want to apply some setting on the one single column, okay, column header. You are saying that, okay, I don't want to apply the common setting for all columns, okay. Then in that scenario, guys, you can select the header and again you have option to apply the changes on a specific column. Okay, clear everyone? So if you select a specific header, then you can apply the changes on a specific one, guys. And if you select the whole row, then your changes will reflect for all the value. Clear? Any question, any query, my friend? In the same manner, okay, you have option here to change the value here, guys. Also, in this value section, the first option, the previous option, we are applying all the changes in the header. Now we have option here to apply all the changes in the column value. Clear, guys? And then once you're done, then you can click on the preview button. Let me know once everyone done, guys.
Done.
Answer.
Yes, sir.
Can we move the next? Okay. Now, if you see my friend in the sales value, okay, look at this. Sometime it's showing decimal 2 places. Sometime it's showing decimal 4 places. Sometime it's showing decimal 3 places. Okay. So let's suppose if I want to format the value, okay. The last time we tried that, okay, format the display things, guys. Okay, now if you want to format the value of any column, okay, then let me show you. Okay. So select the column value section, not header section. I already told you guys, the first row is my header. Okay. So select the value, right click, okay, and you get the option called text box property. Okay. Please everyone click on the text box property. And when you go to the text box property, okay, now you have multiple options. So we want to change the numbering, guys, because this is a decimal, this is a currency, and currency always decimal display in a decimal 2 places. So I can choose the currency here, and automatically I get decimal 2 places. Okay. And by default, the rupees symbol. I think in your side, it's by default showing dollar. True?
Yes.
Because in the bottom, this is a responsible for that. Look at this. My regional settings say that it's a English, India. True, guys? I think in your side it's showing United States. True?
True.
So that's why it's showing. Okay. So now here, this is a preview section. How many decimal places you want? Decimal 2, decimal 3, decimal 4. You can choose option here. Now, if you need 1,000 separator, yes, you can use it here. If you show the value like 1,000, million, billion, then you can go with this option. If you want to show zero, if you have any value in a zero, you have multiple option here. Show the zero value blank, okay, dash, and none. Okay. If you have a negative value, then you have a 4 option. Show the negative value in the bracket so that you understand that, okay, this is a negative value. Show the minus symbol before the rupees symbol. Show the minus symbol between the rupees symbol and value. Show the minus symbol last value. Okay, clear, guys? Now, same thing happened here. If you say that, okay, I want to see the rupees symbol in the last of the value, after the value, so you can click here. Okay, and if you need a space, then you can go with this option, guys. And after that, just click on the OK button. Okay, guys? And now preview. Now you can see decimal 2 places with a currency symbol. Okay, guys. So let's create a table. Okay. And let's see how can you do, guys. Please everyone create a new report. That show customer name, show below table. Okay. I'm writing here customer name. Okay, guys. Order ID, order date, sale, and quantity. Please everyone. And the sales is always decimal 2 places. Okay. Show me, guys, how can do that. Okay. Those who done, okay, they can work on this table, guys. Those who completed the first one, they can work on this customer name, total order, total sale, and total quantity. Those who work on the first one, who completed the first one, they can work on this one.